Capitals attacking, a shot right on goal. Caps get the face-off. Joe Ricci on the line, lets it go, and a save by Waugh. Far side, Gunchar. For Johansson, a drive, and a save by Waugh. Can it get any more dramatic? Does he set the record tonight at the Avalanche? Score the goal in overtime. Waugh will get it. Back to Bourque.
Bourque doesn't wind up and take it. Will here. Shot. Score! Scores it! Four from the end. Patrick Waugh gets the win. Patrick Waugh, the winningest netminder in National Hockey League history.
The entire club yell of Waugh. Patrick's mom is there, his dad, and he is now number one all time in goaltender victories.
He's going to become Patrick Scissorhands. We are beginning a new tradition in the National Hockey League.
Patrick Waugh has earned tonight, and what a fabulous moment it was for everybody in the Avalanche organization, all the fans, especially the players who must be having just a great time at this moment.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Thanks, buddy. You're good?
Hell yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, baby.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, baby, congratulations. That's awesome, kid.
Thanks, Paul.
You kidding, baby?
Thanks, Bob. Good job. Cool.
Done.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, great. Congratulations.
You hear that? Silence. No goaltenders barking out directions, no defensemen grunting as they try to clear the front of the net, and no forward yelling, "Hey, I'm here, I'm open." But in a few moments, this silence will be shattered with the sounds of battle.
Here we go, White. Here we go, White. Come on, boys. Here we go.
I mean, we're going to win.
Lifting her up here, boys. Here we go, Soy. Come on, baby. Come on, Bundy. Go, Rico.
Watch me winding up. Watch me winding up, baby. Let's go. All right, let's play the game. Let's go, boys. What's on ice, Todd? Did you? Come here. Get after him! That away, fellas. That's out of battle. Let me see it, boys. Let me see it. Where are we going? Stay back with the puck. Ah! Ah! We're gonna give up after one goal, that's it. Big shift here now, guys. Gotta have a big shift, boys. Shoot one about this high, and I'll tip it in. How's that first shot, boys? Back right in this game, right back in this game. Good period, boys. That team's just outworking us. That was the only difference that period. They just worked harder, that's all. Come on, Blue, here we go, boys, here we go! Let's start winning the battle spells. We do that, we're all set. That's a good hit! You're shooting, Eddie. Move! Keep coming at him. Keep coming at him here. Good evening! There we go. Come on. Bury it, kid. Bury it. What a save. Defense, be careful standing in there. You're looking for a third forward. Work him! Yes! It's all right, boys. Come on here. Doing a lot of good things here. Let's go. Good comeback. Now we got 20 minutes. Come on, boys.
Feeling that we're going to explode this period in our line. Our line's going to explode.
No mystery to our play here. Get the puck to the net. Hey! Oh, man, that don't feel good. Anything goes here. Down you go! Who are you, kid? Go ahead. Too much at stake here. Let's go. Do the job together here now, White.
Under the bar for a goal. Okay.
Go, Pete, go, Pete, go! Big deal, big deal. Go down and get the winner now. Finish strong here, boys, finish strong. Jay, you're going right to the wall for an outlet pass. Tell you coming up over here, okay?
Attaboy, 2 points.
See what I tell you, there's so much more going on out there than you might have thought. Well, Atlanta Thrashers center Ray Ferraro has been living those battles for over 16 years now, and he has his own perspective on the game behind the game.
I guess most of the players skate between 25 and 30 miles an hour. And, you know, I mean, if you're driving in your car, it doesn't seem like much.
He is flying out there.
25 miles an hour is pretty quick. And what generally happens is when people are moving around that fast in a confined area, there's really not much space. When you run into a guy that weighs 230 pounds and he has momentum coming into you.
Where did he come from?
You know, if you get caught along the boards and somebody steps into you, you know, your head snaps back. It's very quick.
I don't have the puck!
The collisions, they hurt, but if you're not willing to take contact, then you cannot be successful. You cannot play without contact in our game.
That was Ferraro bowling over Johansson.
When you see a hole or you see an open player, you make the pass.
What a goal that was!
A lot of times, though, there's somebody obscuring your view. The player might be open beside or behind that player and you can't see him. If he gives you a yell,
Back! Back!
you know to pass it to a spot.
Hard! Hard!
A lot of times the plays that are made that are quick, there's not a lot of eye contact.
And that's just a natural instinct by a good offensive player.
You feel that the player is open, or you hear, and you get it over. Try and get it over to him as quick as you can.
Net!
Stay there, Marty. Ah, you gotta be kidding me.
The other thing is sometimes you don't see a player coming at you, and you'll hear
Heads at him!
or man on, and you know that you better get your head up because somebody's coming.
Heads, bro!
It's by far the most intuitive game of the pro sports. It's not like football where every play is diagrammed. Every receiver knows where he has to run to and turn. In hockey, even though you have your breakout.
Hey, bro, we get set up behind the net. They're really susceptible to that pick play thing we've been using.
Everything is read and react, instinct. If you can't read off the play, then you can't play because by the time you react, it's too slow.
Ready to go?
Behind me is where the locker rooms are here at Madison Square Garden. In the locker rooms is where the players prepare to do battle 82 times a season, and it's also where coaches try to give their teams that edge so they can win those battles 82 times. Bill Barber is alongside. Bill is head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers, also a teammate of mine when we played in the NHL. Big question I have is that now that you're a coach in the NHL, how do you get these guys revved up 82 times without sounding like a broken record?
I wish I had the exact answer to that, Billy, but I think there's times to, you got to be stern and straightforward with what we're going to be facing. And then you got to add some humor in there too. So you got to mix it around. I really don't go in with any set game plan every game. I go off the feeling of the dressing room and where the guys are. And if it's a game that's very intense and that, we try to get some humor so these guys are a little more comfortable going into the game. So I don't think there's any exact answer to all of it, but right now things are working well.
Tonight is another big tilt. You've beaten the Rangers twice in the last couple of weeks, and tonight is another very important game.
We said at the beginning there yesterday, this is a game that we really shouldn't have to motivate anybody to get up for. We know we have to be close to our best to beat this team because they're going to work very hard.
If you play hard and you play smart and you play together, you'll play well against every team in the league, guys. So our game plan is nothing more than that.
That game's over. There's nothing to bring back in this room. Not a thing. It's left on that ice because we don't play again until Thursday.
Let's be fundamentally sound all night long. All night long.
Boys, use 4 lines right off the hop, but 35, 40 seconds apiece. Jump on them quick.
Apart from that, guys, let's have a real strong game where we're really trying to pay attention to the details of our game.
On paper, they are stronger, so we outwork them. We play with more emotion.
They've got size. They've got strength. They don't have a lot of quickness. They got some. We get a chance to get the puck up the ice, you want to get it in deep. Of course, their defense is big and slow.
Now, deep, you get back and it's inside the blue line short, get back in a hurry, turn it up, forward you get back.
They start taking away the middle, then you have the wall, so don't go too wide.
And move the puck. Let's get everybody involved. I don't think we move the puck enough.
This team is very competitive. These guys work harder than anybody in the league, and one thing you can be rest assured of tonight, these guys are going to be coming at us.
We want those trademarks of our team to be implemented right from the word go. So let's be getting going right off the hop.
Make sure we get the middle lane driving all the time for a couple of reasons. A, you open up the slot area. B, if we got any kind of penetration, they want to stand, you can chip it.
This is a team that really bottles up the neutral zone, so the pass back across the grain is not there. We want to make sure we're coming in, it's either going deep at the net with somebody going through with some traffic here.
Same way, guys. Patient, discipline, We cut the goal again, guys. Let's play the same way.
Come on, boys. It's a great test for us. Just got to skate with them.
One of our best assets is our speed. Let's use our speed here, boys.
Let's make sure, foremost tonight, gang, that everybody's ready to compete right from moment 1 right through to moment 60.
We got to skate, play hard, be strong on the boards. So let's go and do this job there. Be smart and patient through the zones, puck out, puck in, and you're going to be successful. Go there with confidence. You belong on the same ice as they do.
All right, gang, have a good one out here. Let's go here.
30 different head coaches makes for 30 slightly different styles when it comes to motivating players in the NHL. Or maybe I should say 29 slightly different styles. Because when it comes to dressing room speeches, Washington's Ron Wilson is a completely different breed of coach.
A lot of times, as much as coaches are different, they're the same in a lot of ways, you know, except with Ron, his approach is really different.
Tuggy! Let's go, boys. Here we go, boys. Come on.
With Ron, you never know what's coming out of his mouth, and then the next time.
Hey, there's Ed. No police in here. Unless you're minus, I'll have that cop arrest you.
He's like an impromptu comedian.
Oh, Chick, thank God he got you.
Just the props he used. I mean, he comes in with a ceramic Indian that you find in the corner of a 7-Eleven.
Chief, put your hand on that. We'll all feel it here. I don't want anybody out there to think that every night it's Comedy Central in our room. Late in the third period.
Okay, maybe not Comedy Central, but certainly a different approach than any other coach around. And perhaps that's because of his diverse background. During his playing career, Wilson made stops in the CHL, the AHL, and the NHL, as well as playing 6 years in Switzerland. And in 1993, he became the first head coach in the history of the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
I tried not to forget what it was like to play. And I guess as a coach, I've had an expansion team where I got to practice a lot of things and not have to really pay a heavy price for it. You can see, geez, I'm going to try this stunt tonight and see what the response is, because chances are we're going to lose this game anyway.
In the dressing room, Wilson has perfected the art of the unexpected.
So, Joey, how many shots tonight? I'm going to write it down, I'm going to hold you to it. 3 shots, Otzi.
2.
Bonsai.
5.
My preparation is at night, watching sports on TV and then reading myself to sleep.
You know, Ron will come in the morning and he'll be talking about something and then you'll get the idea, oh, I see where he's going with this.
Everybody supporting one another. Peas in a pod. Well, I'll give you 4 P's right here that we have to execute or do tonight. Just 4 words, start with P.
And on the Capitals' march to the 1998 Stanley Cup Finals, Ron Wilson became more creative with each successive round of the playoffs.
In the first series, it was, we got to get to the land of Oz, click 2 more of the ruby slippers. And so right now we're supposed to be Neil Armstrong.
Hey, Neil Armstrong! That was specifically for Joey Juneau. He's basically a rocket scientist and has actually did a lot of things that have actually been used by NASA when he was at RPI. And we'd never been in that position. We hadn't gotten to the moon. This team had always blown up. Lo and behold, Joey Juneau scores the overtime winner.
Hasek made the save, moves in front, rebound, they score! The Caps are going to the Stanley Cup Finals! Joe Juneau has scored the game winner in overtime!
We've landed safely on the moon here. We're in the Stanley Cup Finals. It just seemed to touch everybody.
And in the finals against Detroit, he was truly at his best just before the opening faceoff.
Can't remember exactly how the whole thing went, but it had something to do with either going to war or something.
You guys know what a Hambla Cheapi is? A Hambla Cheapi is a vision, and an Indian, especially a warrior like a guy like Crazy Horse, would dedicate his life to that vision and dream. Well, it took me 43 years to get this vision, but it's crystal clear now. We've already had the eagle land on the moon, and tonight the eagle means something else: courage and spirit in battle. You can never make up for a lack of talent on your team, but there are some nights when the emotional lift brings you above that line, and it didn't work. We got swept 4 straight by Detroit, but it was still a good story to tell.
As a coach today, I think you got to be involved in every facet of your athletes' lives, not just on the ice, but I think you have to also get to know them truly as people. And I think because he has that ability, the result is he can use a variety of methods, but there's always a theme and there's always a message. And each time you keep it a little bit different, you keep their attention a little bit more.
What it's all about is getting your players to buy into whatever your system is. You have to be able to sell that system to your players and get everybody to buy in. And sometimes you want to be serious and sometimes you want to be funny. Not all the times are you going to be successful. But if you're successful more often than not, then you're going to have a decent career in coaching. Well, then let's start with capital punishment then.
Nice.
Okay? Hunts, Chief, Cy, Tinner, Tally Joe.
Let's go, boys.
Nhl. By the way, you're starting against Draper, Maltby, and McCarty. Hey, send them my best, please.
This is NHL All Access, and that means we get to go anywhere, including here into the room where the refs get ready for an NHL game. And you know, being an official in the NHL in some ways is similar to being a player. First of all, you've got your pregame routine. You've also got to be at your best every single night because your game is heavily scrutinized. But there are also plenty of differences. These guys never get a home game. They also never get to rest on the bench. And you know what? Just about every call they make is wrong. Just ask the guy who's sitting in the penalty box.
Okay, boys, let's go. Let's have a good game. Watch his stick. See him down. Let's see him down. Good! Offside! Offside!
He's got 2 minutes. Obstruction tripping. Get in there. You're going for the rest of the game.
Great flow, guys. I love it. How you doing?
The referee is sometimes cast into a position of focus that he has really doesn't want to be in, but just through the nature of the game, the emotion and his job responsibility and duties, he has to make decisions, and he has to make tough ones, and sometimes they're not popular decisions.
We have no goal player in the crease. Let me tell you why. The closest player to Scott was a stick length away. It was Rat, exactly. He was going hard to the net. He stumbled and fell into the net.
No penalty? No interference there?
No, he stumbled.
Hey, buddy. You're talking about Steven? I know. Can I ask you one question off the QT? Is the Detroit guy right behind him? No. Is he touching him? Is he touching him at all? Okay. He's right on his back, isn't he? Okay. Thank you. Right.
We want to be at the top of our game as much as they want to be at the top of theirs, and allow them to play within the framework and the guidelines that the league has handed down.
In a hockey game, you don't think, you just react. The moment you start thinking is when you make mistakes. So all our guys just react.
There's almost like a millisecond between when you should and shouldn't call that penalty. You have to make those split millisecond decisions.
You, 11, come with me.
Penalty right there. That's holding the stick. You. That's a minor. It's obstruction. It's a hold. Stick. Let's go. I got him. All by himself. Let's go.
Okay, buddy. I got, original one was on Harvey, and Steven's getting 2 also for that. So they got 2 each.
Okay.
Anything else?
That old line came a long way. I think we should just warn him.
Just a word of warning, bud. If you go out and kill that play, see your skid mark? You kill the play there, it's nothing but a penalty. It's got to be a penalty, okay? Because you kill the play out of your crease like that.
In today's hockey game, obviously, every game is on TV. Every game is on the satellite dish. So every call you make is just under the microscope today.
Who wants the next misconduct? Who wants the next misconduct? Anybody want to take a 10? You know what? I don't think I can stand the pressure of this job anymore. I was watching that Steve Levy and that Barry Melrose on TV. Not a gray hair between them. What a job. I gotta get one of them jobs.
There's always cameras looking over your shoulder, and we're critiquing you very closely, and the pressure is big.
you don't want to be the show, you don't want to be the focus of attention.
I'm in your way. Heads up, leader.
You okay, Wayne? Well, they're gonna start running me now. I just put good.
Whoa! Wow! Whoa!
You know, for us to be consistent from period to game is the biggest challenge a referee has.
I think we're done! Damon, we're done!
You know, the way I look at it, I'm a pretty lucky guy. I mean, I played 11 years in the NHL, won 2 Stanley Cups, actually played in 2 All-Star games. But there are millions of hockey players around the world who dream of playing in the NHL and never get the chance. Well, for everyone who dreams that dream, Dan Moriarty of NHL Cool Shots actually strapped on the gear and suited up with the Minnesota Wild. And Dan is here now to tell us all about it. Take it away, Dan.
Thanks, Bill. And let me tell you, you want to talk thrill of a lifetime? That's what 2 days with the Minnesota Wild was for me. Now, you know, I've been around hockey my entire life, but until you're on the ice with NHL players, you're never going to really fully appreciate the size, speed, skill of these guys. You know what? That's just what I did for 1 day in training camp and 1 shift of an NHL preseason game. And let me tell you, it's an experience I will never forget. Wow. The Minnesota Wild training camp locker room. You know, I'm living out every athlete's dream. I get to take part in training camp and playing a game. I just hope I don't embarrass myself. I would curve my stick, but I'm too afraid I'd burn myself.
You're going to be a little bit nervous probably there.
I am already. As long as you tell me where I can shoot on you, I'll be okay. 5-hole.
Nice and low right here. Yep. I said to the guys, I'm gonna get on Cool Shots one way or another. So I'm gonna run them in practice today. I'll protect you.
We get that on camera, right? You know, my hands are kind of hairy, and I like to shave them. I thought you said you were going to protect them.
I lie a little bit.
Some things are really funny. Whoever the culprit is probably going to get away with it.
Somebody cut your laces? I wonder who could have done that.
Can't imagine. Minnesota Wild. Well, it's time for the ice.
We'll go and get the puck. You want to break out. Good breakout.
There we go.
That's it. Dan, it should be easy for you.
No problem for me. I'm tired.
Keep your head up. You gonna survive?
Yeah, I think so. If you're not out here, you have no idea how big, how fast, and how quick these guys are.
Come on, Dan. I need you.
Face off. Face off.
Attaboy, Danny.
Nobody there. Nobody there. Nobody there.
I goofed up.
You know what this means when I heard the coaches talking about you? They said your name and they used the word stink in the same
Where did you play college?
Lake Forest, small school in the Midwest. Division. When I was there, it was Division 2-3. Now it's 3.
Basketball or something, aren't
No,
they?
that's Wake. Wake is a small school. Yeah.
Go ahead, Dan. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. You don't look a day under 55 right now.
Thanks.
Oh, nice. Good job, Danny.
That was great.
Where do you think you're going?
Thanks. Shower. Yeah. Look at the puck, rookie. Okay, rookie. Words cannot describe what that was just like. Stitch the pants. There you go. See? Can't put my pants on now. Isn't that nice of these guys? Isn't that nice? Look at that. See? Stitched up. Which means not only the players are involved, but also the trainers are involved. Well, practice is over. I've made it this far. time now to board my plane to Anaheim. Game tomorrow. First question, how'd I do today?
Good. You started off a little slow. You wrecked a couple of the drills, but then you got into it, and it was good after that.
First of all, he has to get some height, because at 5'9", I think he's not quick enough. And I looked at his shot. He's got to improve that shot. Otherwise, he'll never make the NHL. So he's got a lot of work to do, but he's still young.
Time to go on the jet. What do you guys do in routine road game? Like, do you read plays and stuff, or what?
No, usually the day before a game, I read the Inquirer and all that fun stuff, but for the most part, it's just try and keep yourself organized from the boredom.
Now, what do I do tonight? Like, now that we're here?
Well, you want to rest up. You might have a good meal tonight, and if you want to go out and catch a movie or something like that. Some of the guys usually do that on the road. We check in, but you should just chill out, try and get ready for tomorrow and have fun. Don't worry about too much. Just try and play your game.
My game, or should I try to borrow somebody else's?
That might work too. But I saw you skate. You're gonna be all right.
That was a long day. I'm still tired. But tomorrow, big day. Game day. Need some sleep. Why do we eat a big dinner now? What's the nutritional purpose of this?
I'm not a nutritional expert. You've seen me in the shower. You've seen me in the shower.
I don't want to know about that. Now, what time is the bus to the rink? 5.
Hey, Dan, will you sign for me, please? You mind putting the date in here?
Steel summer shape, eh?
Yeah, of course. You see that.
How you doing? Good.
Watch out tonight. You got to be playing tonight.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be interesting. Yeah, to say the least.
You take it easy.
I'll go easier.
Yeah.
All right?
Let's take some easy.
Well, you feel okay?
Yeah, I feel okay.
You're in shape?
Yeah.
You had a good summer?
Very good summer.
You ready to go?
Almost.
I'll go light on you. I've been working out a lot, so I'll get you can tell.
You look better than before.
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know if I've seen a back like this before. This is ripped and chiseled.
Hey, Dan, that tiny little shirt's perfect for a massage, eh?
Yeah.
Did you cut that up yourself, or did you come with that one?
Start with Sean and Kubi on defense. Wes, Jeff, Dan, starting line up.
It's a great test for us. Just got to skate with them. That's the first thing we got to have in mind, to skate with that drum. We got to skate, play hard, be strong on the boards. So let's go and do this job there. Let's go on, guys. Come on, everyone together, boys.
There is your George Clifton of the new millennium. Dan Moriarty getting set to take the draw.
Try to belly, make sure you make the box score.
Okay.
You're a lot bigger on TV.
Hey, thanks a lot. This game is underway. Loose puck along the far boards. Korea gets all knotted up. Rugin is there to help out.
I was watching Moriarty in the pregame skate. It reminds me a little bit of Theron Fleury, perhaps, after he's down half a bottle of Sommelier.
That was pretty incredible. Hey guys, well, man, I want to thank you guys for letting us do this, letting me be involved, letting us get in close a little bit with cool shots to see what real professional hockey players do for a living. It's an honor for me to put the jersey on. I want to thank all of you for putting up with us and allow us to be in your lives for a few days. Thank you very, very much. Thanks a lot. Hold on. This is pretty good. Thanks a lot, guys.
Oh boy, kid. Thanks, man. Hey, thanks for everything.
My pleasure. Way to work.
Yeah, who ordered the pie? You ordered it. What is that, banana cream?
This is the New York Rangers dressing room, and it is home to some of the biggest stars in the game, guys like Adam Graves, Mark Messier, Brian Leach, and Theo Fleury. Now, this stall is famous, and it's not just because Theo Fleury dresses here. It's because this is where Wayne Gretzky, the great one, used to dress when he played for the New York Rangers. Or should I say starred for the New York Rangers, because Wayne starred wherever he played. And on the afternoon of April the 18th, 1999, this is where the great one hung his skates for the final time, ending what was truly an incomparable 20-year NHL career. Now, for the first time ever, we have a behind-the-scenes look at a day that is indelibly etched in my mind and in the memories of everyone who loves the game.
It's obvious that today that I officially have retired, and Sunday will be my last game. And to me, this is a party, this is a celebration, and I loved it. And thank you.
It's unbelievable. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it's just amazing, and it's truly a sad day. You know, it's going to be missed.
99's going out at 99, so God bless him, and thanks for the memories.
This is when I realized I made the right decision when I saw this picture. Look how young I am there. How old I look beside it, huh?
Guys, I got your shirt out already. On the street.
18,200 fans at Madison Square Garden in New York this afternoon to watch the final game of Wayne Gretzky.
Back at Madison Square Garden with Wayne Gretzky. Wayne, just a quick question before the game.
But yeah, thanks for calling. It's nice you guys to call. Love playing with you, and I'm sure I'll see a lot of you now. We'll play some golf, bud. I'll move on.
Hero, ambassador, active superstar. Only one title changes.
I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss it more. You weren't gonna start this meeting without me, were you?
Definitely not. He just leaves with so many people understanding what he meant to this particular sport.
Guys, you coming?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome number 99, Wayne Gretzky.
It's getting more emotional all the time, you can imagine. Listen to this crowd, would you?
Introduce everybody. Have fun, man. It's yours.
Also joining us as a surprise to Wayne is the player he considers the greatest player he ever played against.
Winner of 3 Hart trophies, Mario Lemieux.
I talked to you today. You weren't supposed to do that to me, all right? Thanks for coming, man. Thank you.
For the land of Wayne Gretzky. You know, Walt Whitman wrote a lovely poem that may be apropos for this day as far as Wayne Gretzky's concerned. His candle burns at both ends. It may not last the night, but ah, my foes and oh, my friends, it gives a lovely light. And this man has given a lovely light to the game for 20 years, and it is shining on his last performance.
It's mind-boggling when you really think of what this man's been able to do at this league, at this level. Just flat out amazing.
Hi, way Mac. God, I feel young out there. I might have 82 more of me. I don't know what I'm thinking. Or maybe that's why I feel so energetic out there. I know I don't have to do it anymore. This was my way to thank everyone on the team and the coaches. So all these sticks I used tonight, I want to make sure everyone gets one. I got a 99 engraved in it. I'll give Leachy his on behalf of all you guys, and then you guys can all pick them up after. Thank you, guys. Hey. Billy, I'll tell you the same thing I said the other night. Anything close on a penalty shot, I don't want one.
When you start comparing Wayne, you talk about Babe Ruth, you talk about Michael Jordan, you talk about Jimmy Brown, you're talking about the best in their sports. Gretzky beats Snyder, finesse one in front, they score! A feed from Gretzky came across to the slot, Matthew Snyder fired, and it careened in.
They stand and they applaud.
The last word on a wonderful career belongs to the fans.
Only Wayne Gretzky can stop hockey in its tracks.
You can carry it now, Yard. Good luck.
Mike, he just happens to be a real nice guy who happened to be the world's greatest hockey player.
Okay. You really want one more time?
One more time. Come on. Got enough of you.
Guys, come on.
Come on, Wayne. One more time. Attaboy, Wayne. Yeah. One more time.
The crowd is chanting again. Gretzky.
Well, he wanted a celebration. He sure got it.
And the fans still applauding here in the Garden. Only New York, huh? Sound like this is something.
Whatever jersey you wear, you have to acknowledge the greatness of this man.
It's a great deal of respect in the hockey world.
I think you've all heard your kids say, my dad is the best dad in the world. Well, now Paulina and little Trevor and little Ty, you can stand up and I can hear you say it. My dad is perfect. He's as perfect as anybody would ever hope to be. Goodbye, Wayne, and thank you for all those great moments. And after the NHL family bid farewell to a true legend, another made a stirring comeback.
I think everybody's going to have to be patient, obviously. I'm going to have to be patient with myself the first 2 or 3 weeks and try to get back to the game that I know. I think the adjustment has been going very, very well because of the fact that I've been around for the last 2 years and I've been in a dressing room after every game and going on road trips and being with the team last year in the playoffs every day. So the players really don't treat me as an owner, just as somebody who played the game before, who's coming back to help the team win some games and achieve our goal. Bye, Austin. You gonna get my jersey at center ice? You gonna bring it to Dad? All right, give me 5, buddy. All right. We'll go back. Bye. See you later. See you after the game, okay? Bye.
Daddy.
Bye. We're done.
Lunch house.
Bye. Yeah, I'm pretty nervous. I was trying to take a nap and didn't work out. Couldn't sleep today, so just thinking about the game and really not sure what to expect right off the bat once I step on the ice and face the opposition. So it's been a long day so far, but still looking forward to stepping on the ice one more time and having that feeling to compete in the NHL once again.
Sticks, one for warm-up, one for the first period, second period, and third period. And I'm done. Really just get the soreness out of your legs, and then you heat them up, get the blood flowing there. Just feel better, I guess. Feel pretty good, huh? No knots.
Be involved. A lot of talking on our end.
Always working together, boys. Always talking out there.
Smart decisions at the lines, fellas. In and out. Don't let them get any transition going.
Alive, all over the place, boys. Come on.
Come back, Mary.
Yeah, come on, Lou. Come on, Mary.
Good one, boys. Have some fun.
Good start, boys. All important, boys. Come on, let's go.
Let's go, boys. Be a part of it.
We didn't try to play in Arizona.
Don't put in playing those.
But they're going to give you the blue line.
We're going to come back
behind.
I'm talking, so we ate.
Patient, right?
Yeah.
Puck out a little bit.
Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Oh, big game, boys. Big game. There you go, guys. One minute,
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, Joe. Somebody. Marty. Kobe.
Shoot, go up that way. Come on.
Fire.
Let's go. Let's get up.
This fairy tale begin. Write this novel, but no one would buy it because it's not believable.
That's it, boys. Come on, guys. 20 minutes, boys. Let's get excited, boys.
After the stop, go on him. We pick up the guys on the side. He shouldn't have a play.
But what happens? They put us on the blue line. We're standing still, and he goes.
They have to stop. They got no speed. If you let cover like carry in, those forwards have to stop.
Okay. Let's try. Don't let him cross the red line. Dump it in. Play before that.
Go, boys. Go.
Enjoy it, boys.
Have some fun.
It's gonna roll here, boys.
Let's go, guys.
To me, he's the most elegant athlete that has ever played the sport of hockey. That's the only word I can use to describe how he looks on the ice. He plays this game of hockey, which is a difficult game to play, with such elegance. 1,340 days since he last played in the National Hockey League. Mario Lemieux has come back.
Obviously, I wanted to play well, but to come out the first shift and to get an assist right off the bat really gave me a little bit of confidence, and I was able to play well after that. It was a great night, obviously, to be able to come back and play as well as we did and get a big win for the team. But it was exciting to step on the ice once again and be a part of this team, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year. Well, that's one.
So does hard. One game, 3 times as many points.
Mario the Magnificent. Man, is it great to have him back. And while every night may not be quite as dramatic as that one, each NHL game is still a world unto itself with twists and turns, plots, subplots, and definitely a language all its own. We hope you've enjoyed the special access we have provided into the hidden world of the National Hockey League. I'm Bill Clement. Thanks for watching. You ready?
Brian Noonan tonight had a hat trick the other night. So if we get anything with Brian Noonan, let's make sure we put that in the highlights.
Oh, yes. That's sick.
Oh, ready, good play, ready, 3, ready, 6.
Mark, go to the studio. Video 9's going to the studio for an interview. Thanks, Sammy.
Mac! Go, Mac! Go get Tony! Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! Jump over!
Testing, 1, 2.
That's a daily game. No kissing in the hockey rink.
You guys look like you're gonna fall asleep out there. Wake up, let's go!
My best call this year, 2 hook.